What up, guys? How you doing? I hope you're good. Welcome back to another video, and today I have this guy. Shout out to my colleague for being kind enough to borrow me his car, so that I can do a quick review for you guys. This is the VW Polo GTI, the outgoing model. Yeah, so I wanted to do this because I bought a new mic, so I just wanted to see how it sound outside. So yeah, so I'm gonna review this car for you guys. We're gonna look at the exterior. We're gonna check the interior. Check out the powerful engine, 147 kilowatts of power, guys. Imagine. So we're gonna take it for a test drive. I'm so excited. The only thing that can stop me today is the rain. Oh, it's been raining cats and dogs recently, and in KZN, if it's December, especially in Durban, if it's December, it's always raining. But yeah, that's not gonna stop me. We're gonna review it for you guys. Yeah, I hope you enjoy this one. Peace. Yes, guys, welcome to the interior of the Polo GTI, and yeah, this is a very proper looking interior. And to think that this car probably more than 4 or 5 years old, but it still look very relevant in today's market, is very outstanding. We need to give credit where it's due. I think VW have done well in terms of designing very timeless cars. Yeah, so I like the layout of this dashboard, the overall design. What I appreciate the most is the color of this structure here. It blends well with the dashboard. In some GTIs, you'll find this part here in red, and I really don't like it. But yeah, so in terms of quality, here on your doors you have some hard plastic materials, and then here on your dashboard you have soft touch materials, which is very nice. But what you should be expecting in a car costing more than 450,000 rands. Yeah, so in terms of features, you have this lovely flat bottom leather wrap multifunction steering wheel with your red stitching there, look nice. You have your GTI badging, and then you have these control buttons which you can use to control the instrument cluster, which is digital, by the way. And you can adjust the view. You can change the view of the instrument cluster. I think I prefer this one because you can see your rev count very clearly. You can see your speedometer very clearly as well. You can change the volume. So if you're playing a song, you can use this button to go forward or backward. You have your volume controls here, and then your cruise control buttons. Then here you have your pedal shifters, which are very nice to use, by the way. Yeah, I've mentioned the instrument cluster, and then you have this famous infotainment screen, which is in almost every VW car. The screen is proven to be effective. It's very easy to use. You can connect to Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Yeah, the only problem with the screen, I think I've mentioned this on my VW Polo R-Line review, is that when you turn it off, it has a lot of fingerprints stuck in it. So most of the time you have to carry a cloth so to get rid of these fingerprints. But yeah, it's a very good infotainment screen. And down here we have your manual air conditioning system, which, yeah, most people just prefer these compared to, because in the newer VW Polos, even the Polo R line, you can also get it on the Life, and then on the GTI as well. You have your Hypnetics, which is touch screen. Yeah, I'll leave a link to my VW Polo GTI review, the latest one. But yeah, this one is very nice to use, very simple, but it's not dual zone. So down here you have two USB ports, then area to store your mobile phone. You have your start and stop system or button. You have a manual handbrake, which I don't understand why VW are still sticking with manual handbrakes, because most of the market is moving toward electric handbrakes. You have a 12-volt socket here. You have two cup holders and an armrest. The car comes with a sunroof, and I'm sure most people love sunroofs. And yeah, this seat, I love this seat. I really love this seat. They are body hugging. It makes the car feel sporty. With anything with a GTI badge should feel sporty. They've stuck with manual adjustment, so you have, if you want to adjust your height, you have to do it manually. If you want to adjust your position, you have to do it manually. But that's not a trend smash. But in most cars costing more than 450,000 rands in this day, you get electric stuff. But yeah, this thing, it works. It's gonna stay for the next 10 years or so, without any problem. So yeah, no problem. So under the bonnet we have a 2-liter, very powerful 2-liter turbocharged petrol engine. It's 4 cylinders. It produces 147 kilowatts of power, which is a lot of power in a car this size. And 320 newton meters of torque. Sorry for that. It mated to this dual class transmission, and it sounds very nice. So without further doing, I don't think I'm leaving anything out. Yeah, so yeah, I don't think I'm leaving anything out. So let's start the car and just feel the ride. I hope you'll enjoy it. Okay. Oh, the sound of that engine, very good, man. I love it. Who doesn't love a GTI, man? Who doesn't love a GTI? Okay, so we'll be taking this car for a ride, and you can use the comment section below to tell me what do you think about this Polo GTI. We're still gonna calculate the total cost of ownership, and whether it's worth to buy this car compared to the new Polo GTI. But yeah, let's go for a ride. Yo guys, I'm so glad it's not raining, because yo, it's been raining recently since I think on Friday, because I'm shooting this video in December. Today is the 24th of December, just before Christmas, and it's been raining. I'm also guessing tomorrow is gonna be raining as well. So yeah, what I forgot to mention is that at the back, the space is almost the same as with the Polo R line, the newer Polos. In my driving position, you get decent amount of knee room and leg room. You get 2 USB ports at the back, but you don't get rear air vents. Yeah, it's just a small space. In long distances, if you are 3 at the back, it can be a problem. It can feel really squashed. But yeah, in a car like this, I wouldn't mind with a powerful engine like this one. I wouldn't mind sitting at this back. Also the boot as well. It's almost the same as in terms of liters. Almost the same as the Polo R line. the Polo TSI basically, and you get a spare wheel. So I'm not sure if the spare wheel underneath here is the normal spare wheel, the standard spare wheel you get with the Polo GTIs, or this guy changed it. But yeah, I'm assuming it's the standard spare wheel you get with the GTIs. So yeah, okay. So while we're stopping, we have a start-stop system, which is very effective in terms of fuel consumption. It helps, and it's very busy on the roads because people are going back to their homes. Igoli buyile eThekwini. That's what you usually say. People are going to their homes, and it's gonna be busy on the roads. But yeah, if you haven't liked this video, please hit the like button, and don't forget to subscribe to Cars24. And yeah, most of the time I've been doing reviews in a showroom, and I depend on friends on borrowing me their cars so that I can review them. But I wish going forward, maybe in 2025, I will get more cars to review, more brands coming in and borrowing us their cars so that we can review them for you guys. Yeah. So now we're at the road. Yeah, the car is very stable on the road. You feel a bit of tire noise. There is tire noise. That's because we're also not playing anything in our infotainment screen. I'm not hearing any wind noise, which is very good. Yeah. So tell me, what do you enjoy most about the Polo GTI? What do you love most about the car? Would you buy this car, a 2018 model, or would you go for a newer one? I'm gonna show you the pricings at the end, almost at the end of this video. I'm gonna show you the pricing of a Polo GTI, maybe a 2021, 2020 Polo GTI with probably 50 to 100 kilometers, 50 to 100,000 kilometers on the clock. How much does it cost? I personally, I love the design of the new Polo GTI, but I think this one stands out for me. I think the only thing I would change in terms of the design of the whole car are the rear tail lights. I like the design of the newer tail light. These ones, yeah, but that's the only thing. That's about the only thing I would change in terms of the design. The IQ lights, well, they look good, especially at night. But man, I think I prefer the design of this Polo GTI. So yeah, what do you think? Do you prefer the design of this car or the design of the newer Polo GTIs? No. And this engine and the gearbox, they work really well. So if you like cars with power, this is the best you can get. At less than 600,000, this is the best car with so much power that you can get. Well, because if you look at the Suzuki Swift, the Sport, well, 100 kilowatts, and then yeah, it's good in terms of power to the weight ratio. It's very good, but the car is very small, and yeah, I think this, or another car we can compare it to, but it doesn't even come close, is the Peugeot 208, the GT model. But I don't think it comes anywhere near the Polo GTI. I think the Polo GTI is on a league on its own. But yeah, what do you think? Would you buy this car, or would you go for a newer one, which if it's well spec'd, almost 600,000 rands? Yeah. Okay. N2 is very busy today, and if you're going home over Christmas, just make sure you drive very safely, guys, because in the festive season, the accidents on the road, very sad, man. But yeah, just be careful. I know this video will be out after, I think I'll release it after Christmas, after New Year's as well. But yeah, just be safe on the road. Even in January, February, every time you're on the road, just be careful, man. Yeah, we're driving through N2, very beautiful N2. It's near Harding. It's a very beautiful road. Yeah, so if you put your foot down on the accelerator, it does show you that I have a lot of power, man. I cannot fully go all in because of we need to respect the other people on the road, but you just feel that the car has a crazy amount of power, man. And I've mentioned already, because the sitting position in the car is very nice. Well, I'm not used to driving VW cars. Another thing that I've noticed in the car is, in VW car, is that their mirrors are very small. I'm driving a Baleno, and in a Baleno you can see almost everything in your side mirrors. Hey, but these ones are very small, man. They are super small. But yeah, I guess if you're a regular driver of the car, this won't be a problem. I love the sound. Love the sound. Man, 147 kilowatts. I think that's a lot of power in a car like this, man. I think it's a lot of power. And nice thing about this car as well, another fact about the Polo GTI, this is the first generation that started being built here in South Africa. Because I think, if you can correct me if I'm wrong, the previous generations or the previous models, they weren't built here. But now the Polo GTI is built in South Africa, I think Eastern Cape. Yeah, so that's another cool thing about the car. Yeah, thought I should just bring that out. Hi, Mustang. This car is about 90,000 kilometers on the clock, and the best one I could find on Auto Trader is this 2019 model with 92,000 kilometers on the clock, which is going for around 400,000 rands. There's also this 2020 model with 96,000 kilometers on the clock, going for around 81,990 rands. So basically, for around 400,000 rands, you can get yourself this VW Polo GTI. A new one, as I have showed you, costs around 600,000 rands, which is 200,000 rands more than this one. Similar engine, just less mileage. If you finance a car for around 400,000 rands over 72 months, at an interest rate of 11.25% with no balloon and no deposit, we can expect to pay around 7,757 rands per month. I would expect to pay around 2,500 rands on insurance. And if you spend around 2,500 rands on petrol, we can expect to pay around 12,757 rands as our total cost of owning this VW Polo GTI. I think it's better to close this video here. If you're still watching at this point, just raise your hand in the comment section below and mark the register. I wish you a prosperous 2025 ahead. We'll meet again on our next video. Until next time, peace.